In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make money public speaking. I was a chatty kid, and I was told my little chatty mouth was going to get me nowhere but in trouble. But now, it's making me tons of money, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that too. I'm going to show you my 3-step process for branding for big money. We're also going to talk about making more money with less work. And for all of you new public speakers out there, we're going to talk about the 3 big money-making domains for you. So if you want to know all this and so much more, then stay tuned. When it comes to branding yourself, there are 3 different areas that you need to keep in mind. The first area are your colors. What message do the colors that you have chosen for your brand say about you and your message? Are your colors cheerful and happy? Are they bold and strong? Are they natural and smooth? Are they rough, bold, bright, excited? What is that feeling that your brand gives off? So if you're a motivational speaker, for example, you want something bold, you want something that speaks to what you're motivating. If you're trying to help people with mindset and maybe help them become more tranquil in their lives, well, then you want a color palette that's going to reflect that. And I know you're probably thinking like, I public speak, I am a speaker, why does color matter to me? Well, it matters because your promotional pieces, your branding, your message, your show needs to start showing up in line with that overall message. Your brand is more than just the words that come out of your mouth. We want your people to be able to identify with that brand. They want to be able to know from afar if that is the tranquil guy or if that's the excited money-making guy. Either of them are equally as valid, they just need colors and a branding message that's going to reflect that. Connecting to that is the second area that you need to focus on when it comes to your branding, and that is your niche or your little space in the environment. The word niche comes from ecology and understandings of how ecosystems work. So these big systems where every animal and every plant and every species has a role to play. And that is you too. In the world of business, in the world of whatever your industry is, there is a specific space in there for you. So going back to our examples previously, we have the sales motivator. He fits a different niche than the mindset motivator, who also fits a different niche than the tranquil calmness and yoga kind of meditation speaker. They all fit a different niche. They all speak to individual customers. So when you're thinking about your colors and your branding, thinking about the messages that you share when you are speaking on stage, what is that common thread? Who are your people? What is your niche? What role do you serve in your world? And what is going to start attracting your people to you? The third thing you have to think about is tying all of that together, making sure that you are speaking to the right people, you are sharing the right messages, you are on the right platforms, and so on and so forth. So if you put all 3 of those together, that will help you as a speaker become significantly more authority-driven, become a lot more of an influence in the lives and in the minds of those who are making the decisions whether or not to hire you. Hiring costs a lot of money. Hiring a speaker where you can make tens of thousands of dollars in a single day's event, that costs a lot of budget money. So the people who are making those types of decisions want to see some type of professional branding. And if you use those tips, you'll be on the right track. But you know what doesn't cost a lot of money? Simply clicking the subscribe button and joining us here on the Visibility Hacking channel, because every day we release new videos helping you, small business owners, motivational speakers, coaches, and visionary leaders share your messages, become more of an authority, build your influence, and ultimately make more money online. So come along, let's join me for the journey. So we've talked about creating the package and the wrapping for your brand, your branding, your colors, your niche, your message, making sure it's all tied together with a beautiful bow on top. So now it's time to go out and identify those decision makers that we talked about. We have to make sure that we're identifying what we like to call critical clients. These are the clients who have those huge budgets that can pay us tons of money, right? We have these clients are the ones who are hosting multi-day events or multiple events every year. Maybe they run a series of workshops or a series of conferences. Maybe they're part of an organization or an affiliate league that helps support each other or supports their industry and their niche. And you can tangentially serve those clients as well. So looking at all of your different types of clients that you can serve within your niche, make a list of all of those big clients. Dream big. If Tony Robbins is on your list and he's an idea in your head, he's being written down on your list. I want you to list out every single one of those big events or small events or recurring events. Maybe they're local events or maybe they are international events, but I want you to write every single one of them down that you can think of, where you can serve their audience and connect to your new audience. So write all of those down, and then the second thing you're going to do is go through those and pick the top 5 that you can take action on today. Who are the top 5 decision makers in your industry or in your niche who are building these events that you can connect with right now? It takes momentum. It takes identifying the right people. It takes guts to constantly be contacting them. Yeah, you're gonna feel some rejection, but you can't feel the pleasure of actually getting hired unless you felt that rejection before. The math works that way. We just gotta deal with it. But you know what? If you are feeling discouraged, if you are feeling like it's time to give up on your speaking career, then I want you to drop a comment down below. I just want you to give me I feel you. That's all I want to hear in the comments, because it happens. We all go through that. We've all been through that part of our speaking career where we feel like the next step is too far out of reach. I've been there myself. And it's actually in those moments when I finally look at myself in the mirror and I say, I can't give up. I have come too far. My message matters. And it's in those moments where I realize I have to stand up. I have to get back up, and I have to continue to share that message. So this is my reminder to you that your message matters, that the world needs to hear what you have to say. I want to hear it. The world wants to hear it. So share it with us down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys. In the world of speaking, there are different venues that can help you make lots of money. Yes, we can always kind of brainstorm tons of different conferences and events type things to speak at, but if you understand the 3 different big money-making industries within the speaking world, that will help you set your trajectory on the right path. So the 3, we'll start with the very first one. The first one is keynote addresses. This is where you already have established authority. You have a really great origin story. You have something that is going to be of incredible value that people will want to hear from you as the headliner of an event. So we're talking about people who are building billion-dollar companies, people who have survived something extraordinary in their life, people who are truly there to motivate others with knowledge and experience that they have already gone through. This is a great place to be. This is the top echelon of the speaking world, in my opinion. This is where I started making $5,000-$10,000 for a single hour or 2 hour long speech. This is a beautiful place to be. But it's not the only place to make money. And that is why I have put this list together for you guys. So the second area is seminars. This is where you own the product, you own the method or the framework maybe it's your proprietary framework that you use within your business, or it's part of another program that you are affiliated with. But either way, you're walking people through a process. This is where you're doing your live webinars. This is where you're doing your in-person webinars and seminars. This is where you have a group of people in front of you and you're going to have them with you maybe for a single day or maybe for 3 or 4 days at a time. This is a cool place to be because you can sometimes, if you're running it yourself, you're running the entire seminar yourself, you have the ability to plan something really incredible. You can have, in a more one-on-one space, we would call these masterminds. On a bigger level, you can have people come in for 5 days, 9 to 5, where you're going through an entire framework with them, getting them results at the end of the event. That's a fantastic place to be as well. And the third place to make lots of money is trainings, and specifically corporate trainings. If you break into the corporate world and you start running trainings specifically for specific companies or specific industries or affiliate groups or whatnot, you can really serve a ton of value. And because you're serving a ton of value, you can ask for a higher price for your services. And of course, if you stack them all in the right order, you can also create an entire value ladder out of those 3 realms, which is pretty fantastic. I do say so myself. What is also fantastic is seeing you guys as members of the visibility hacking community. So check the links down below and join us at visibilityhacking.com. Click the button at the top and become an official visibility hacker. We go live on a regular basis in the group. We share tons of value and information, and I want you guys along for the journey. So I will see you there. In the meantime, check out one of these videos. And until I see you again, remember, I love you. Be excellent to each other.